Oh yeah. You know what I didn't add? Got distracted. I was supposed to put this on. Stop that. That one. I wasn't paying attention, guys. Take a quick call. Yeah, I should have trimmed it. What happens? Got rejected. Probably come back. See what happens. Let's not put it. Stop it. See, I think we see these levels down here. That was stupid of me. Let's see what happens. Still holding. This holds again. I may add into this position. But I need to see it break. Holding here. I'm gonna add one here. Let's see. Hold up top. It's true. Yeah, let's think this goes lower. Everything's pointing. Nice basin consolidation. Feel like the longs so far. Getting interesting here. I think this breaks. Got it now. We enter on the breakdown, or do we just let it pop out? Come on, baby. Hold, hold. Yes. Break. Nice base here, Foreman. Watching these wicks. I think my trail stop should be down here, but do I want to give it that much, especially since I was up nice? Recons here. I added on that again. Same level. I like this level for a breakout. I added 4. Hope I'm not wrong. Basin. Hope this ain't one of those trades where I'm just a little too early. Issue is I should have sold here right into that resistance, and I didn't. Like the base here, or I can't take out these lows. I think I'm in a good trade so far. I just wish I would have cut it some while it's up here. It happens, right? Yeah. Second. Here. There. Stop that. Hold. What I'm gonna do is pop this up, just take a hit on it. Because if you go back down there and you break, I would expect a sell off. Yeah, fails and come here. Stop me. Hold here. Get out. Take. Fail. Fail. Get me out. Oh, Last one I can see is breaking down. That one would or I don't know. Far so good. Wow. Are you serious? Did that really just happen? Right to my trailing stop, huh? Let's put another one on. And we have, you gotta be kidding me. Look at that. Wow. It happened. This be my last trade. I'm not staying here all day. So the goal of this combine is to create a strategy based off how I trade to stay into trades longer. Um, I have a tendency with my XFA to, like, say for instance, like this trade now, it's up 8 and change, right? If this was my XFA, I'll be honest with you guys, my stocks would have probably been moved to about 500, right? And what happens is this would yank and come get me, and then I'm out. And a perfectly great trade for my upside, because this is breaking out, right? Change of structure should be right about here, right? So we pop this level, change of structure, we'll push back over here, and then so on. Typically what happens is I get the rejection, it'll come back, stop me out, and then I miss the big move. So I'm using combines. I don't care what I make on them. More so of trying to, one, control my emotions when trading and allowing my winners to run versus seeing my losers and watching my losers run, but cutting my winners. So I'm trying to fix that mentality. And I think this is probably good. So like right now, so like I'm good now, right? Because this is what I typically want, 500. If I get it on the trade, I'm happy, right? I'm satisfied, right? Now that this trailing spot is pretty much at that 500 mark, I no longer want that in, and I get rid of it. Yeah, I may miss out on this profit, but for me, I look at what the average person makes a day, right? So if I'm making 500 on this trade, I'm already up 950. Add another 5. I mean, it's a pretty good day, right? So if I do get stopped out, I'm fine. I'll shut down and I'll continue the process and keep trying this over and over and over. But I've been comparing the stats to the combines and my XFA. Now, what I realize is, so like, this is what I was saying, right? It's pulling and it's probably going to stop me out. I missed the big move. Ooh, that was close. Yeah, so I'm done. Right. But this is what I realized is when I compare my combines to my XFAs, right? My combines are performing way better because I have not been moving my trail stops, and I'm just allowing the trail stop to work, right? It's hard to do on my XFA, I'm not going to lie, but I'm trying to build that mental capacity, right? And this is going to be another one. Can we, you know what we can do? Because I would like to see if this can push higher. So instead of trading that, I'm going to go drop this down to MNQ. And we'll see if we can find a trade to get back in. I do still like it. I still see it holding the trend. I would like to get in here. This pulls back. Hold that level. If not, if this crack, I think this can probably be the start of a pullback. Because the overall, we're still in downward trend. Whether you guys realize it, we couldn't break the structure. Change of structure to me, I think would have been somewhere around here. In order to get that break of structure, I'll probably say somewhere around here will give you a nice break of structure. Right? Somewhere around here, I would have thought would have got more upside. Here, that's pretty, I'll say right. Hold, get above that hold, we push higher. This gets rejected. To me, that's a rejection. Testing the trend, or we're still in the downward trend if you look at it. Right. The other changes. So we're in a nice range, and for me, I see a range of here to here, right? And so that's your range I'm watching. Below this, I think shorts are in control. Above this, I feel as if we have an opportunity to test those levels again, right? Nice free claim. Get back above this level. I think it can push higher. So to buy one to see if we can get the push, let's see what next candle, and I'll determine whether or not I should take this long again. I do like it here, or highs, right? So we can actually adjust this if we want. And it's holding. So watching the structure right here. Anything above this, I like it long, right? We can preempt the trade and jump in now, lessen our risk. Let's do that. You know, we'll do it and we'll risk a candle. How about that, right? So no matter what, $60 to risk one con just to see if we can push higher. We get this break of structure, so we're getting that as well. I'm gonna slap a trail stop on this one. And let's see what happens. Right? Do I care that once this goes above my level? Like right now, I don't care. That was my first risk 60. We're pushing, we're up on the trade, $36, whatever, right? But for me now, it's just a matter of seeing if my theory is correct. Lower highs, failed. Now reclaim that 50% pullback. Right? We're in the range. I pretty much got the range drawn out. So in this gray area, it's just pretty much a range, right? So no true direction for me. But I just want to be on the right side of the movement at that current time. So if we do break out of this range, we push, right? So XFA, I'm moving stops up, right? Because we're not out of this trend yet. So why not just put this here? I don't take a hit. So what? $3-4. Let's just cover commission. Typically say break even is what I would do in my XFA. But this is combined, so I am not going to do that. We'll get rid of that. Let's just see what happens. Are we in the clear yet? No. Still in the range. This can pull back. Even broke through break of structure to push higher. So and I love drawing this out, right? People probably think I'm crazy when I do it. It's not. Gets rejected. We came back down. Hey, now we're coming here. If this gets rejected here, this can come back down. This gets tighter. There we go. See, there's a rejection. So can it come get me? Possibly. It's rejected. Could this be what we're forming? I don't know. Right? Possibly. So let's see what happens. So do I say let's move this? Let's give it. No, let's give it the room. I'm not killing it. I want to see what happens with this. So I want to see it below. Let's put the stop below that. Because if we break this, then there's a high possibility we hit our stop. I don't want to move it too soon because I kind of feel as if this is trading within this angle, whatever you want to call it, level. Just why I didn't want that trail stop in yet. Trying to give it that wiggle room to breathe. And can it fail? It can possibly come. So can we come here? Hey, it's rejected. And about, I'll say right here. Then we collapse. Is that an option? The option, yeah, definitely. So right side of the trade. So why fight it, right? Well, let's look at this. Risk reward. nothing. So for me, I would probably say, risk reward wise, reward is to the downside, but if we get breakout, I think this flies. Um, Hard to go against all the positive news that's been coming out between the tariffs. So, yeah, I just can't go against that right now until it really shows me a breakdown. I say 50-50 trade now. This is what I was looking at. This breaking it down, and in order for them to actually win this, I would like to see them take that out and take this baby out. I think we still are. Ugh. Mm-mm. Bears trying to take control. They can't do it. They can't. What are you guys gonna do? What are you guys gonna do? What are you guys going? It's 50-50 trade. I don't care what nobody says. It's too hard to gauge this. We have to take this level out, push higher. We got to take this level to go lower. 50-50. I'm dead smack in the middle on this one. Could have I added into that trend? Yes, but no. I'm up on nice on the day. So you guys can see that little range for me here. get a tight range. Out of this tight range, we could probably push higher. Still a range bound trade to me. I think we're on the right side as right now. How that baby come in. So look at this candle. Look how many candles it's taking to take that one out. Couldn't take it out. I think we're still in control. That DID positive is now getting more on the starting to pop up. So I like that. Yeah, stay on the long side on this one. I caught in the chop, but it's okay. Range bound. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Hit it again? Get very choppy. It's gonna be an explosive move either way it goes. The tighter we get into this, the bigger the move. Either direction. I am bullish just because the tariffs and all the stuff that's going on. So I'm leaning on the long side. I think if it does break down, it's a gift. Wait for it to show itself and take it long. Then we get negative news. But for now, pullbacks. I'm looking to get in on the long side, scalp it, make a couple bucks, get out. Yeah, I don't think this is let's see. So we're risking what, $63. So what if we get the breakout? 171, not bad. Average person, let's say 300 on a day. Be bad. Could we get that? Oh, me not know. Oh, listen, we can break out. If we get a breakout, we'll add. I want to see what we get off of this add breakout. I want to see it to get above that, and then I'll add one more. And then we'll trade. We'll probably move that risk up. I just haven't got that breakout yet. I mean, I got this. Typically, I would take this. You know what? Let's take it. I'm not going to change my style, right? And instead of risking that, we're put this 500 for. Let's do 100. I think that's fair. Let's just put it just below that 130. 31. That's fine. I think that's fair. And I'm not going to touch more. Yeah. So, well, this is now no longer valid. And if it gets me, it gets me. Oh, what else? Mm, mm, uh, And if you guys see me looking around, or when I look up, I have on the screen that I'm watching like the Amazon, Netflix, Boeing, the bank sector, and all that. I'm just trying to see how they're trading to kind of give me a feel on how this may play out. Just looking at everything is just in a chop. Um, Amazon is struggling to pop the top. Apple pulled at the gate. I mean, Meta pulled at the gate. Apple seems like it wants to push higher. Google's looking good. Banks, not much action on in the bank sector. Microsoft is flagging for more upside. Interesting. JP Morgan videos down a little bit. It's trying to break to the top. That can push us up higher. Oh, interesting. There it goes. Mhm. Sorry, guys. I might step out the screen a second. Everything's struggling to break out. Still, I still like it to the upside. This looks like it wants to pull back a little bit. Everything's struggling for a breakout. Can cause a pullback. I don't know. I don't know. Nvidia is trying to break out. Struggling as well. Yeah, everything's struggling to pop these top guys. And then I'm watching. It's starting to look like yeah, I knew that was gonna happen. Every big chip. I am gonna go because and it's still holding. I want to get this gets below. get below. Holding same area. All right, guys. Boeing has just popped, which can push this market higher. Nvidia is looking like it wants to break. I'm trying to see if I can get a couple of big hitters to show upside movement so I can figure out how I want to trade this. Um, the bank sector is pretty strong. Guys, what I'm going to do, I think everything is leaning more like slow. The reason why I'm having issue taking this long is we've been running all week. Uh, we'd like to see a pullback, but doesn't mean that it's going to give it to us. So I want to get chopped up. No true direction. Like, things has been moving sideways since this pop action. So if I do take one of these, I'm see get an advantage on direction, but I'm not finding. See, still chopping. I mean, we can go hands off. It's not like we got an edge. The only edge that we have is been pushing up all week due to tarot. So if we want to stay with the trend, I'm not even gonna say the trend. We want to stay with the catalyst that's been pushing us higher, then we play the upside, right? Or if you want to look at technicals, let's just say risk reward wise, let's really look at this. Look at this. Okay. We're just above the breakout, right? We're actually like right above it. So that puts us right above it. We get below that mark, probably pull, retest these lows. Crack that, we got a good sell off versus trying to play the pop, which is not more. So I am going to take a short. I'm going to sell two. It's a $500 risk. See if we can get this to break down. Should have took it here, but I really do feel as if, and I won't give it the full two. I might give it just above that, just above this level. Just as dotted line. I think that's fair, right? I did get that at the bottom of the. I might have screwed myself. Risk reward. We don't know. We don't know. We don't know. Right back at the level. Still in the downward trend. In my favor as of right now, based off what I'm seeing. And break out. We've been in here. Breakdown. But 500. So basically, in order to make 500, now I'm asking myself, do I add into this short once it starts showing itself? Do I add here? That increases my 1400 a day. Being greedy. What is the risk here? Gives me a Netflix. I'm not going to break up. That's on That's reward. This is 50-50 trade. We'll do 185, 185. Either I'm going to take a hit on 185. If it starts pulling, I'll start trailing it into the green. I think that's a fair risk. One on one. Let's see what happens. 50-50 trade. This can go any direction. I'm not going to, like I know, or have a greater feel on which one. Technical wise, telling me this has more downside since we can't take these tops out. Range. Look how many times we tried this. Failed. So seeing that, like, let's give it the risk. And what we'll call it last trade. Last trade. Last trade. Yes. Yes. My wife was just like, hey, got 10 minutes before a fast. So I got to shut down 10 minutes. Well, not trade, but got to fast. This is a crazy range. Any news? I don't think there's anything else even coming out. I think there's Look at that again. Look at that. What are you going to do? And it looks like you want to bounce now. Interesting. Apple's coming down. Coming down. It is holding up. Tell me it's pretty. So it's not doing anything. And off to this. So typically when I see this trend here comes back up, having issues, getting rejected at adjusted to the base. Seems like rejected. Thank you. Still nothing. Top best. Video's getting a little strong here. Up. Looking good. Like the breakup structure is about to happen. Moving it. Really see it happening. I can save myself the headache, but what if it gets with inches and pull back? So I don't but not hit, so I try to trade any more than I want. Nvidia finally showed his hand. Still wants to move up. So look at the chip sector, guys. Sectors move this up. Interesting. Banks are still holding. Apple's weak. Apple turns around and start pushing. This can go into the flow. It still be a slow grind up. Yep, there it goes. And guess what? Locking it up all day. Oh, look at that, guys. Failed to break up structure in the pullback. Wow. Okay, stick to what I do.